Backward design is a systematic process to design either academic or non-academic programs or courses. This is a very simple technique. So let's start with an example. Let's say we're trying to design automotive engineering program. We start from their last day of the program, the day they receive the diploma. On that day, we think what skills, what knowledge, attitude, behavior, what they need to be a successful automotive engineers before we award the degree. What are the learning outcomes? What are the goals before they receive their diploma? What defines a quality automotive engineers? So that's the first stage, which is the last day of the program. And then we work backward from there all the way the day they start the program. So on the last day, let's think about what defines the quality automotive engineers. We really don't have to reinvent the wheels. There is this external accreditation board for engineering and technology, AVET. It says that a good quality engineering program should have these 7 learning outcomes. So we can simply use these as our program learning outcomes, that these 7 learning outcomes. So that's what they need to be a successful quality automotive engineers in the field. The next step, or it's not really any step-by-step process. Let me give you a quick example to explain why it's not any step-by-step process. Let's think about that. I read a news about a car crash because of the brake system failure. Now that makes a real nice lesson plan for my brake system class. So I can basically, and then later on we will fit it in this method that we are going to describe. So let's come back to this stage number 1. You try to figure out what's the learning outcome, goals, objectives, and we can use the standardized program goals and learning outcomes from external accreditation. If you have, most programs do have some external accreditation. They have done their homework and produce quality learning outcomes, basically what defines a quality program. So we can use them, not a problem. Now the next question is how we make sure that yes, we have a quality program. What are the evidences? What defines, what people accept as good evidences, as proof that we have quality programs? So then first thing you identify the learning objective, and the next thing is you determine acceptable evidences. For example, the direct assessment, which is the curricular components. Indirect assessment, license pass rate, standardized test score, exit surveys, things like that. And in the final stage, you design lesson plans so that students can be successful in this standardized or in this assessment instrument. So you see how this backward design works. First, you identify what they need the day they graduate, and then what are the evidences you will collect along the way, and then how do you make sure that they will be successful. So you design lessons in a way that they will be successful in these standard assessment evidences that people accept. And of course, using a standard curriculum is a good idea to prove that your students is, getting the right curriculum. So this external accreditation board for engineering and technology also have a prescriptive curriculum for engineering program. So you can simply follow that and have lesson plans around that curriculum, and we can collect evidences as we go along. So to summarize, basically, first you determine what they need before they receive the diploma, and then you work backward from there. I hope this explained the backward design process.